Welcome to the 1204. Big up Zesty DL for this one. There are plenty of downlow black men in the black community, whether that's in the United States of America or over here in the United Kingdom. How do I know? Well, all you have to do is just listen to what gay black men have to say, or what trans women have to say. I don't think, I don't think it's exaggerated. I don't think it's a myth. I believe it's fairly accurate. Because, if I talk to, black members of the LGBT community, and if they are telling me that a lot of men that they go with are black and on the down low, I am going to believe that. And I think Zesty DL, I think he has a great channel. I find a lot of his content not only informative, but entertaining. But I don't think I have seen, now correct me if I'm wrong, but I have not seen you put a white man on your channel. I have not seen you describe a white man as down low. And I find that hard to believe, because humans are humans. Like there's an interview I would like you to have a look at, Zesty DL, and I want you to speak on this. The YouTuber's name is The Saint and the Sinner. Peace to the saints. Peace to the saints. And he interviewed a white woman. Now, I've seen that white woman's video before, years ago. Now, this is a heterosexual white woman who got infected with HIV from a partner. And the guy that gave her HIV is a white man. And according to this woman, this white guy was messing around with trans women. He was sleeping with trans women. He was sleeping with men. And that's how she got infected with the HIV virus, because she was messing with a down low man. And it doesn't seem to be spoken about enough in the white community. And I think channels like your channel, Zesty DL, I think you need to speak about this, because of how problematic a lot of whether it's heterosexual women or whether it's gay men or trans women, because of how problematic they find the so-called heterosexual black man. Now, you've got people who are black trans or black gay men or black heterosexual women. They're now saying that they want to find a white man because they see that as the better alternative when it comes to getting a romantic partner. But this is the thing. Humans are humans. So you don't think that the white man's on the down low? You don't think the white man can be on the down low? I think that is very dangerous. Because there are a lot of white men out there who are sleeping with trans women, gay men. And these men have wives. I could show you so many cases over here in the United Kingdom. This is the real thing. And you've got black women out there who are saying that, listen, a lot of black men are gay, so let's find a white man. Not knowing that they are actually putting themselves in more danger. Because at least a black man, at least because you suspect a black man, you might be more careful. But with the white man, you might be walking into this with your eyes closed. Did you know, Zesty DL? Did you know? And I'm going to try and send you the link to this video. This was the most ridiculous thing I've ever seen in my life. Over here in the UK, we have a morning program. I think it's called Good Morning Britain. And there was a white woman on that show. This white woman, she got infected with HIV after sleeping with a white man. And they said to her, why wasn't you... And look, let me tell you this. Let me tell you how I know the guy was white who infected her. Because they said to her, why didn't you use a condom? Because, you know, this was a one-night stand she was talking about. They said, why didn't you use a condom? Do you know what she said? She said, because I did not think white people get HIV. I thought this was only an African illness. That's what she said. She thought it was only black men that get it. So this white woman has gone in there, did not use protection, and ended up getting something that she can't get rid of. This could easily happen to black women who have decided that they want to divest, they don't want to mess with black men anymore. Also as well, I've listened to trans women talk on YouTube. So if you look at Dawn Marie is a black trans woman. Dawn Marie said she does not date black men. Listen to that right now. This is a black trans woman who has said she would not date a black man because of all the black man's problems. And that's the thing. So then you had a lot of black women on that, yeah, who were laughing, saying, ha ha ha, even black men don't want to date black men. And these are black women from the divestment community. Do you know that community of black women who say that they only want a non-black man? So think about this right now. They are co-signing this black trans woman saying that she will not date a black man and she only dates white men. And you know, a lot of black women ain't really got the sense, they don't have the sense they were born with. So think about this right now. You've got a black trans woman saying that she would not date a black man, she only dates white men. And yet, these women are there saying, yeah, that they only date white men. So you see where I'm going with this? So how comes not one of those black women turned around and said, oh, I didn't think white men were into this sort of thing? Because a lot of black women only think that it's only black men that are into this, do you know what I mean, downlow behavior. And it's obvious that that woman, the white men she's dating, are also on the download. Those white men are not going to be open. So if you, Zesty DL, I mean, I wish you had a different name because I hate referring to you as Zesty DL. That just sounds... that is absolute diabolical. I preferred it when your name was Popeye's Biscuit. But here's the thing. Now, seeing as, or maybe you have not come across the stories of white men being DL and how it affects women or whatever. So, do you know what? I'm going to help you. And not to sound rude, but whether you like it or not. So I'm going to be making videos about white men being on a download, and I'm going to be tagging your name in it, and hopefully we can see some white faces on your channel. Because it's getting a bit repetitive seeing the same Demarcuses or the Trevons or the Octavius or the Marquises. Listen, John is also on the download. Peter is also on the download. So is Howard. So is Hank. So I'm gonna start doing download videos with white faces, and hopefully they can make it on your platform, because I think you have a very good platform, and I think we need to see inclusion on your platform. Yeah, because I think the inclusion, yeah, you could also be saving a lot of women, a lot of black women, who are naive enough to think that this is only a black problem. When you literally have, you have white men in that year paying for rent boys. Do you know what I mean? You have white men going to Thailand. Mate, oh my God. Listen to me right now, yeah? Zesty DL, Popeye's biscuit. Look at Thailand. These white men, these Oyibo men from America, Oyibo men from Canada, Australia, Oyibo men from England and all over the United Kingdom, Scotland and Wales, they are going over to Bangkok. They're going over to Thailand to go and sleep with ladyboys. Some of them are even sleeping with boys who were not even wearing wigs and all kinds of madness. Because the age of consent, yeah, is not young enough in the United Kingdom. The age of consent is not young enough in Australia. So they go to those countries out there where they can easily get away with sleeping with young boys. And a lot of those men, they have wives in America. They have wives in the United Kingdom, wives in Australia, wives in Canada. And then they will go back to those countries, and after doing God knows what with their mouths, and they will kiss their wives on the mouth and kiss their children. They will even kiss their dogs on the mouth. So for the sake of being inclusive, I'm going to give you a hand, whether you like it or not, and my mission is to get some pale faces on your platform. Peace.